I'm going to take you right into my chiropractic adjustment room and demonstrate to you chiropractic adjustments and chiropractic treatment for L4-L5 disc bulge. L4-L5 disc bulge, or even L5-S1 disc bulge, very excruciating, painful condition. I've seen many people in our office, and we've been able to help them with these chiropractic specific spinal adjustments. Hey, it's Dr. Walter Salubro. I'm a corrective care chiropractor in Vaughan, Ontario, Canada. We help people with chronic spinal degenerative conditions improve their spinal alignment and improve their posture and get relief of pain without surgery using corrective chiropractic methods. And what we offer is a structural rehabilitation care program in our office that has helped hundreds and hundreds of people get through and recover from conditions like L4-L5 disc bulge, L5-S1 disc bulge, sciatica, leg pain, numbness and tingling, and all sorts of conditions and pains and symptoms associated with chronic spinal conditions. And in this video, I'm going to show you some specific chiropractic adjustments to the lower lumbar spine and sacrum region, which may help alleviate the symptoms associated with either L4-L5 disc bulge and even L5-S1 disc bulge. Now, the key to remember before I demonstrate these adjustments is that the goal of these chiropractic adjustments is not to absorb or resorb the disc that's been herniated or bulged, but in fact, the goal is to improve the structural alignment and the functionality of the lumbar spine, especially at L4-L5 and L5-S1, which is just above the sacrum. Improve that alignment and that functional biomechanical position and alignment. In doing so, it helps to minimize and reduce the abnormal stresses and loads in the discs, and with that, that helps to relieve and reduce the inflammatory process that triggers that pain response that's very excruciating, that's associated with L4-L5 and L5-S1 disc bulge. And the key with this is not just diving in and starting to adjust the spine on someone that walks in with these type of symptoms and conditions. The key really comes to the actual spinal examination and spinal assessment, and also assessing the posture and as well as the global alignment of the spine on x-ray. In fact, many people have told me that what we do differently is that we provide a very thorough examination of the spine and posture, as well as a definitive diagnosis when it comes to the structural alignment of the spine. And because of that, we're able to deliver the right correction at the right spinal problem. And with that is given relief to many people with these spinal conditions like L4-L5 disc bulge. In fact, I had this one lady that came in and she had so much pain in the lower back. She had trouble sitting. She told me she was not able to sit for an extended period of time for at least 6 months. And we worked with her, we adjusted her lower back. And in fact, we delivered a very localized and specific corrective adjustment to her L5-S1 area and sacral region. And that was identified specifically for her on her x-ray. And it made a massive difference. And what she told me was that after several visits, she started to improve with reduction of pain, improvement with her walking, and she was able to sit for an extended period of time, like over an hour, without any back pain. And she was really ecstatic about that. So what I want to do is I'm going to take you into my adjustment room right now. This is where we take care of people day in and day out, and I'm gonna bring my assistant with me, and I'm gonna demonstrate to you 3 or 4 different chiropractic adjustments that I've seen has helped many people with symptoms associated with either L4-L5 disc bulge or L5-S1 disc bulge. So follow me into the adjustment room. Okay, welcome to adjusting room number 1. I'm here with my assistant who's gonna be my mock patient. Today, I'm going to demonstrate to you several of these specific adjustments that I use for correcting the area around L4-L5, specifically for conditions like L4-L5 disc bulge and L5-S1 disc bulge. Like I said earlier, it's not about absorbing or resorbing the disc. It's about correcting the abnormal alignment of the spine locally and in some cases even globally. Locally means 1 or 2 vertebral segments. Globally means 3 or 4 segments in a series. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a spinal model, because each of these different adjustments are different and unique based on the assessment, okay? So here's a lumbar model. So sometimes I'm adjusting the sacrum, which articulates between the pelvis and as well as L5. And then sometimes I'll be adjusting the L5 or L4, and then other times I'll be adjusting inside here. So I'll show you a variety of different adjustments, and I'll explain them before I do them, and you'll get to see them. Now, they may all kind of look similar to you as an observer. Just know that my placements of the hands are in different locations. The line of drive is specific to the misalignment abnormality that we found. And even though it may look similar, the actual way that I deliver the adjustment is specific to the actual biomechanical structural finding, okay? The next thing I want to mention is our tables are drop tables. So they have drop pieces that elevate about a centimeter, and then when I release, they drop down. So they make some loud, clunky noises, and but they're very gentle, these drop adjustments, and very, very accommodating to the patient, okay? So the first adjustment I want to show you is for the sacrum region. Now, when the sacrum misaligns, the most common alignment problem is that it goes anterior and inferior. So inside here, the sacral base will actually go forward and down and jam into the ilium over here. So this is called the sacroiliac joint. And I can check this through different assessment protocols. I'm not going to go through the assessment protocols right now. So when I deliver the adjustment, I'm trying to improve that position. And why is that important? Because the L5 disc sits on top of the actual sacrum, and the L5 is on the L5 disc and then on the sacrum. And as well, the L4 vertebral body sits on L4 disc, which is on top of the L5. So very often when there's a distortion on the sacrum, the L5 vertebra rotates to the same side of that sacral distortion, that anterior inferior sacrum. And then as well, the L4 area may also be distorted as well. So the L5 can contribute to an L4 disc injury as well, and irritation. So by correcting the base, which is like the foundation of the spine, we're helping to improve the alignment of L5 and also L4. So this is what it looks like. Cross your leg over. Leg down. So that's 3 adjustments, 3 thrusts in the sacrum region. So what's happening is the sacrum is right here. So the sacrum is right here, that's where I contacted. L5 is here, L4 is here. Here's the spine, the lumbar spine. So I'm not adjusting over the L5 or L4 region right now. I'm adjusting below. So on the sacrum and improving that sacral position, sacral alignment, okay? So that's very, very helpful. I've seen in many, many patients that come in with either L4, L5 disc bulge injuries or L5S1 disc bulge injuries. Now, another adjustment that I want to show you is at the L5 area, okay? So L5 area is right here, which is just above the sacrum. Now, this area here, I don't always adjust it when the patient has severe pain in that area due to the disc injury, because it's very inflamed and very tender. So they have to be able to tolerate it. And it gets done when it's tolerated. So many times I may do a very light drop of the table or a light adjustment, or I may even use one of my instruments, which I'll show as well, okay? So the spine is right here, and if the sacrum is rotated to the left or shifted to the left, then the spinous process of L5 will follow. So we're gonna adjust it in the opposite direction to correct it. So this is what it looks like. And of course, it's done when the patient's able to tolerate that. And then I would check other areas of the spine. So L4 is right about here. So if there was a rotation at L4 and the patient can tolerate that adjustment, it'd be very similar. Like that. And also, I'll use an instrument. So let me grab my instrument and you see what I'm talking about. So if the patient can't tolerate a manual or a table adjustment, then I'll use an impulse instrument. It's very, very gentle. I use this on kids and elderly, and it basically gives little clicks or impulses at different levels. So on a very light level, I'll work on that L5 area, L4 area, on the sacrum region. And if I can go a little stronger, I'll go a little stronger based on the patient's tolerance. How does that feel?
Great.
No problem. She says it feels great. So it's very, very gentle. So what this does is it's an assisting tool to adjustment. So it substitutes manual or table adjustments for a variety of different things that we do. But in this case, if someone can't tolerate that manual adjustment or table drop adjustment because it's too inflamed, then I'll use the actual adjusting tool, okay? Now, another adjustment that's helped many, many people when it's identified on their analysis, especially on x-ray, is a different type of sacrum adjustment. You'll notice I work on the sacrum a lot. So the lumbar spine should have a natural arc over here. It's an elliptical shaped curve. It's 40 degrees from L1 to L5. And then the sacrum has a sacral base angle to the ground, so to the horizontal, of 40 degrees. But when the sacral base angle is too much, like that, so it's essentially flexing forward, it totally compresses the joints and the lumbar discs, especially L5S1, and can have an effect also on L4, L5. So in that case, what I do is I'll adjust it in the opposite direction, so into extension or into what's called counter nutation. So the spine's like this, the sacrum's like that, and we'll do some drop adjustments to really gap that L5 S1 area and that L4 L5 area. This is what it looks like. And anyone that has that subluxation or misalignment pattern finds it extremely relieving. In fact, this was the actual adjustment that made a massive difference for that one lady I was telling you about earlier that couldn't sit for an extended period of time. She had that sacral misalignment where it was in inflection and it was causing a lot of irritation in her lower lumbar discs, and we did that counter nutation adjustment and it made a massive difference. Now, the last adjustment I want to show you is a global adjustment. So it's more of a global alignment adjustment. So again, like I said earlier, the lumbar spine needs to be elliptical in shape, right? Now, when there's a loss of curve, which is a very common, so that's a straight lumbar spine, or it can be a reduced curve as well. It's a very common cause of injuries to the disc, especially L4, L5, and L5S1, because of the abnormal stresses and loads that this misalignment causes. So over time, it causes disc injuries. So what we need to do is we need to put adjustments in there to improve that curve. So essentially, we do a global adjustment, more than one segment, into the spinal curve to try to induce that curve in there. So this is what it looks like. Slide that a bit. Sometimes I'll increase the pelvic tilt to get a bit more curve in there. And then it'll be, depending on where the loss of curve is. So if it's at L3 or L4, then I'll gently contact that area and adjust right into that. How's that?
Awesome.
Felt great. Okay, now of course, when someone's in a lot of pain or is highly inflamed, there's a different level of tolerance, but we determine that through their feedback to me and also through their assessment. So we determine what they're able to tolerate before we deliver any of these adjustments. Okay, so there's 4 adjustments that I've used commonly based on the individual's examination and also X-ray analysis, and they've been able to help many people with these chronic disc bulge conditions by correcting the alignment of the spine and improving the functionality and biomechanics of the spine. And in doing so, it helps to get that motion going where it alleviates the abnormal stress and loads that leads to disc injury. Now, these adjustments that I just demonstrated has helped many of my patients that have suffered with L4, L5 disc bulge or L5S1 disc bulge recover through that chronic pain associated with injuries to those discs. And as well, that's not what we offer in our office. We do chiropractic adjustments, but we provide a whole corrective care program to help rehabilitate the spine. We do postural adjustments, we do postural exercises, we give specific traction setups at home and also in the office. As well, we give many patients different exercises, whether it's stretches or rehabilitation exercises. And in fact, I created this video with 4 great exercises that has helped many of my patients and also my viewers. You catch that video right here. So go right here, right now to watch that video, and be sure to also subscribe to this channel to catch more ongoing videos just like this.